Through Scott and Linda Phan's choreographed first dance extravaganza didn't go exactly as planned on their wedding day. Newlyweds, who tied the knot in front of 300 guests in a magical Italian ceremony on Saturday, had some help from the pros when it came time to put together their dance floor debut. Scott called on his Dancing with the Stars partner, Emma Slater, and her new husband, Sasha Farber, to choreograph a four-part showcase featuring a mashup of styles and songs. The first snag, which turned out to be a surprise wedding gift from the groom, hit just as the pair prepared to take the floor, and Scott's friend, YouTube dance fitness star Caleb Marshall, grabbed the mic. Related, Drew Scott and new wife Linda Phan are already talking about property babies. He comes up and makes an announcement that he has something else first, and he and his backup dancers come out and start dancing to Florida's Cake, recalls Phan. But the bride had no issue having her spotlight temporarily stolen. She was blown away that he got out there and did this, and it was just before we cut the cake, Scott says. Towards the end of the song, the bridesmaids went over and grabbed cake and rubbed cake all over his body. It was hilarious. After a quick cleanup and a delay to let the dance floor dry, the couple finally got their turn. Related, Property Brothers Drew Scott kicks off his wedding week with surprise bachelor party in Italy, so this was the first time that we actually did the dance, in full, Scott warns. And Phan admits, I didn't feel completely prepared and I kept tripping over my dress. But things started smoothly as the couple danced to the 1959 classic Sleepwalk by Santo and Johnny, for which they showed off what Scott calls some typical moves for a first dance. But that's where the expected ends. A record scratch happens and it goes to Uptown Funk by Bruno Mars, he relates. And then it cuts to Pony by Genuine. Another quick switch to Happy by Pharrell signaled their 20-person wedding party, which included 3 of Phan's sisters, and Scott's twin and co-star, Jonathan, and older brother, JD, to jump in for a group routine. The segment went over surprisingly well, considering that the groomsmen in particular did not have their moves down just days before the ceremony. Ahead of the wedding, Scott told People, all of the bridesmaids and groomsmen are in our first dance, and half of them don't know what the choreography is yet. Phan jokingly clarified, the male half doesn't know what they're doing. For the finale, the instantly recognizable Sing 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 by Benny Goodman was the perfect opportunity for the DWTS alum to show off his moves and toss his bride in the air a few times. Related, here's how Drew Scott got his guests buzzing. One day before his wedding, Linda and I start doing all the swing dancing tricks. I'm lifting her up in the air over my head and her heel got caught in her dress, he recounts. But that didn't stop her. The next move she had to do was a cartwheel over top of me and she still did it. The heel in the dress didn't stop her. Thankfully, despite the shoe snafu, the couple kept on dancing. It was pretty epic, he says. Everyone absolutely loved it. Mostly people were blown away, says Phan. More importantly, she notes, it was so much fun. Property Brothers, Linda